welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly and it's just so nice to see you today. So I've got a lot going on at the moment behind the scenes, a lot of things that I'm studying and trying to learn, and it's all getting a little bit too much. And considering the fact that here in the UK the students have just got their A-level results and they're applying to universities and trying to get their life started, and it just feels like a really opportune time to kind of come here and tell you all about how I'm feeling and how those things don't stop when you get older. That feeling of, is this the right choice? What am I doing? Am I going in the right direction? It never ends because you change as a person over the years. I've changed a lot just over the last year. If you've been following me on my YouTube journey, you will know that I've got very much into my psychic mediumship courses. I've really got into mental health, doing more about disabilities. I'm really interested in vintage fashion. Yeah, I'm still a bit of a geek. I don't think that's ever going to change. But yeah, you change as a person as you grow up, and so yeah, I'm a very different person to where I was, and so I just wanted to have a little sit down chat with you about where I am now, where I plan to go in the future, what's happening, all of that malarkey. But before we get into it, I just really wanted to invite you to click that little subscribe button down below, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I would love for you to become part of my little magical family and we could just be friends. I would love that. So, oh, and also I'm doing a giveaway when I get to 500 subscribers. So if that's not going to get you hitting that subscribe button, definitely run, go, make it happen. Because I would love to get to 500 subscribers before Halloween. Can we make it so? I hope so. So definitely consider just hitting that subscribe button. So, yeah, for me personally, I've come a long way in the last year. I've learned a lot about myself. My faith has completely changed from being a Buddhist Christian to being an omnist, which basically means that I believe all religions have some of the truth in them, but none of the religions have all the truth, meaning that I'm going to study all the faiths. I definitely think that they all come from some form of root basic truth, but everything gets muddied up in the waters over the years, and so I kind of just want to get back to just worshipping the divine and learning about myself and how I can make the world better, rather than worrying about festivals and calendars and traditions and things like that. That's my personal faith. I'm not going to get into it today. That doesn't matter. What matters is that I've changed a lot, and I've learnt since coming and starting my psychic journey that this is a whole big other world that's just opened up to me. It feels a little bit like I am facing like 5 or 6 degrees, and I need to learn so much, and it is really overwhelming. I'm really enjoying like the course that I'm on at the moment, which is just level 1 psychic mediumship, which is just the very basics of psychic mediumship and how to help people. That's all I ever want to do. I know when I saw a psychic after my granddad passed away, it changed my grief process completely. It changed how I looked at things, how I felt. It was incredible, and I want to help other people do the same. The problem is that when you get into this and you start looking at things, you start to realise there's so much to it. There's astrology, there's tarot, there's crystals, there's runes, there's the different phases of the moon, there's religion, there's all the different gods and goddesses that people believe in and worship to, that I don't want to believe in and worship to, but that matter, that have a big difference to how they relate to me and how they relate to the world. And all these things are so overwhelming. I am also struggling because I have memory issues. I was born with problems neurologically. They were never looked into, but I've been told by neurologists that it's just the way my brain is, and to just get on with it kind of thing. So I'm not worried about it, but it does make it harder when it's difficult to take in new information. And it's hard to study when you can't remember things, when you can't remember something that you just read 2 minutes ago. That makes everything so much harder. The things that have sunk in with me, I cling to, because those little bits of information are helping me to put the puzzle together. Do you know what I mean? But I've just bought 2 notebooks from Amazon. I'm going to have one for just notes about my psychic journey and about the things that I'm learning, and the other one about crystals. And I think by doing that, by separating the two, that's going to make things a lot easier. I think I'm just going to concentrate on the basics of psychicness, mediumship, whatever you want to call it, and crystals at the moment. I do want to look into runes. I would love to learn about runes. I would also love to learn about astrology and the moon. I've got so many books saved, like books to read, saved in my lists on Amazon. So I'm just like, there's so much that I want to learn and take in, that I'm just saving things at the moment, because I want to come back to things later. I think by being faced with all of these things, it's really overwhelming, and it can be a little bit off-putting. It kind of makes me want to run away. It kind of makes me feel like, oh my gosh, there's so much to learn, I can't do it, I'm stupid, and I might as well just give up. But I have an end goal. The end goal is that I want to help people, and I want to do things that are for my highest purpose. I want to grow as a human. I want to grow and experience things that are going to help my soul move on to its next life. And I want to discover and learn as much as I can. Now, those goals may sound very generic and broad. That's because I'm still trying to narrow things down. I'll get there in the end, I hope. But my plan at the moment is just to stick to those 2 things. I would love to bring more of this onto my channel. If that's something that you're interested in, I would love to do that. I do have things that I would like to talk about, dreams that I've had, some experiences that I've had that I would love to talk about on here. I would also love to do like oracle readings and angel card readings every month. That's something that you'd be interested in. Let me know by leaving me a like and a comment down below. They're definitely things that I'm interested in doing, or maybe a crystal of the month, and we can learn everything about that crystal each month. I don't know, if these are things that you're interested in as well, or you just want to hear me talk about, or whatever, definitely let me know down below. I will also leave a link to the playlist of all my psychic videos so far, so that you can kind of get caught up if you're new here, because I've had some new subscribers recently. Hello. Yeah, this is a bit of a word vomit kind of a situation today, and I apologise for that. I've had a lot of problems getting this video to work. My card hasn't been reading on my camera. Now my camera's just flashing the 1 bar at me, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's all going wrong. That's why I'm rushing. But I would love to get chatting with you guys about this. Is this something that you're interested in? Do you ever collect crystals? Do you have something like a crystal or a stone that you meditate with? Do you have something like this that you hold on to? Because I meditate every day with a different crystal. And I'm learning that each crystal has a different meaning. They all do different things. Some can help with illnesses. I've just ordered a bracelet to be made from a girl on Etsy. I'll leave a link to her shop down below. But she's going to make me one with the stones that are supposed to help epilepsy, and I'm getting it for my husband. So hopefully that will help him. I want to save up and do the same for my illnesses, to try and help my illnesses. I'm already doing that with these bracelets that I already have. So I'm definitely learning a lot. I'm taking a lot in, and I'm on a journey. Do you want to come along? I feel like the beginning of Mighty Boosh. Come with me now. I would love to chitty chat with you guys about this. I'd love to get to know you all what your interests are in this area, what you think. Can you see me doing certain things? Are there certain things that, if you're friends, I know I have friends and family members that watch these, is there a particular subject or a particular thing that you feel suits me better than something else? Definitely leave me a comment down below, or just message me somewhere on social media or on the phone, because any kind of advice is good advice at the moment. I'm definitely going to speak to my my teacher about this and get some advice and get some knowledge from her. She probably knows exactly where I'm going to be going, because of course she's psychic. So she's probably like, I know where you're going, but you've got to find it on your own. I have a feeling that's the kind of thing that she's going to say. But I would love to get some input from her. I'm definitely very interested in so many different things, and she offers courses on so many different things, from meditation to Reiki to mediumship. She also teaches crystal therapy and crystal healing. There's a lot, and I want to do it all. So it's very overwhelming at the moment, but hopefully, this process will lead me to not feeling so overwhelmed. I can focus things down, and also I want to just stay grounded, and I want to enjoy this journey. I don't want to feel so overwhelmed and like I'm drowning, you know. I just want to enjoy this time, because I'm never going to go through this period of my life ever again, and it's really exciting. I encourage you all to do the same. Stay grounded in the moment, keep your thoughts at bay. Let's talk about it. I have a video about mindfulness. If I remember, I will leave it up in the cards and down below. But yeah, for that, I am now going to go before my camera completely dies. Thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.